Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aziz Samuel Aziz. Aziz is the Muslim name that I chose 2 years ago after I converted to Islam. And in today's video, I will finally reveal my revert story. And this is probably the most crazy story that you ever heard about, because I will explain you how I saw jinns, what regular people would call ghosts, how I saw angels, how I saw the most unique dreams, and all this in a period where I became a multi-millionaire. In Islam, it's said that wealth can be your biggest blessing or your biggest punishment. It's a test, and our life is a test. And I feel that this wealth was a blessing for me because it made me closer to Allah, and I feel that I try my best to do something good with this wealth. And this wealth at this time gave me the ability to have a free mind, to think clearly, because I'm a businessman, and since I'm a child basically, I was only thinking about business, about making money. And in this period where I basically achieved all of my financial goals, the dream car, the dream life, I realized, okay, there has to be something else out there. Finances is not everything. Maybe materialistic, what I think, is not the only real thing in this world. Maybe there are unseen things that I don't know yet. And once I achieved anyways all financial goals, I needed to think about, hey, what's actually the purpose of my life? Is there a hereafter? How do I want to build a family? So there was a period where I achieved all my goals and I started to research, I started to read about the different religions. And during this period, I realized that already everything that happened in my life was there to prove me that Islam is the true religion. And the first topic I was reading about was Surat al-Jinn, which is about jinns, what regular people understand as ghosts. I had more than enough proof of my life that this is true, because I had a hard childhood where I saw jinns 24/7. For 7 years, I had the worst nightmares in my life. Every single night, as a child, I had the worst nightmares. I was sleepwalking. My family was worried about me. And even on daytime, I couldn't even enter a bathroom. My mother remembers exactly that when I was entering a bathroom, I was screaming because I saw this jinns. My brother didn't want to sleep with me in one room anymore because I told him, do you see this? Do you see this? Everybody was confused. It was a really hard period, and it's nothing that is cool or that somebody should also see. I can tell you it was more than hard, and when these jinns take control over you, it's extremely bad. And my whole life I was thinking about this, but I could never find a real answer. And once I was starting to read the Quran, it all made sense because I had a clear explanation, and I felt like, hey, now it can be even a blessing that I saw this, because I feel that this is 100% true. A person who didn't see this jinns can't understand. For them it's like 1001 Night, movie, something here. But now you know there's really something unseen under us. And in Islam it was all explained that we humans and we jinns got created basically on the same level, just with different strengths, with different abilities. And sometimes there are jinns which show themselves to humans, especially to childs, especially also in a bathroom. And once they do this, and once they take control over you, you have nightmares, they influence you bad, and I had all the symptoms. And this was the first proof for me that Islam is the truth. So I couldn't stop anymore reading about Islam, but at the same time I was reading about all the religion to have a clear, neutral perspective. And at the same time, my strong dreams started again. But now I didn't have nightmares again. It's something which I understand as dreams of Allah, which was dreams. I didn't read about something, I didn't think about it, but I saw things where I realized this is not a regular dream. There was one night I was sleeping and I had a dream that there were 2 angels flying through the floor in my apartment. One angel was landing on my left shoulder, one angel was landing on my right shoulder, and both angels were writing down something. And I woke up, but it was not a nightmare, it felt good. And I felt it was not a normal dream. This is something different. And I was reading the whole night. What does it mean? Two angels on my shoulders. And I knew angels from Christianity. I'm a born Christian. But this perfect explanation about these dreams, and that one angel is writing down all the negative deeds and one angel is writing down all the positive deeds, which means everything that we do in our life every single day is written down. This all made sense for me, and this dream felt so real that I couldn't forget about this anymore. And from this moment, I felt like I have my answer. I felt like, okay, this makes all sense. So there will be a day where I will die, and I get presented what I did every single day in my life. I achieved my financial goals. What can I achieve? I already started to realize not only materialistic, what I see here, the car, the watch, not only this is real, there's something unseen, because I've already seen the unseen my whole childhood, and now with these dreams. So I think I need to do better in my life. I felt like I have a responsibility in this world and I need to learn more about this. And then, this is the most insane dream that I ever had. I had a dream that I was fighting for something righteous. I was fighting against something negative. I don't want to go into detail in this dream. And I was dying in this dream, fighting for something right. And then I woke up and my father called me and had exactly the same dream. We were thousands of kilometers apart and we didn't speak for many days, and there was not some movie, something which could lead to this. It was a dream all of a sudden, and I felt, okay, so I feel I have a responsibility. I have a responsibility to fight for something right, to do something good in this world. And there was more and more and more about these dreams, and over time it was clear. Islam is the truth. Everything that happened in my life, everything unseen that I saw, every dream, even the negative encounters with jinns in my childhood, it was there to prove me that Islam is the truth. And at the moment where I took my Shahada, I realized this even more. I didn't cry for 15 years, and at this moment I just started to cry, and I felt like, even now I feel again this that I need to cry of happiness there. And I felt I found the truth, and everything was written, and Islam says that everything is written. And at this moment, this was all clear for me. And since this moment, I never looked back. Islam changed my life. I found Muslim brotherhood. I have clarity with my family. I have clarity about the purpose in my life. I attract the right people, not the materialistic, shallow people. People with discipline, with big goals, but with righteous people who do it for the sake of Allah. This is another topic. So please, write down your questions into the comments, and I hope this video could help you. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.